Among the 7 energy centers that govern our existence, none is more profound than the heart chakra, known in Sanskrit as Anahata, the bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. It is the seat of love, compassion, and emotional harmony, the silent force that binds souls together and makes life worth living. When the heart chakra is open and flowing, love radiates effortlessly, untainted by fear or ego. One embraces connection, forgives with ease, and walks through the world with an unshakable sense of inner peace. But when it is blocked, love turns to pain, connection to isolation, and the heart, once warm and expansive, hardens under the weight of past wounds. To understand the heart chakra is to understand the essence of love, not the fleeting passion of romance or the conditional affection so often mistaken for devotion, but love in its purest, most boundless form. It is the force that transcends ego, the power that dissolves division, and the ultimate key to both healing and transcendence. This essay delves into the significance of the heart chakra, the causes of its imbalance, the symptoms of dysfunction, and, most importantly, the sacred path to its healing. Nestled in the center of the chest, the heart chakra glows with the emerald green light of renewal and harmony. It is associated with the element of air, symbolizing freedom, fluidity, and expansion. Just as air moves without resistance, unrestricted and boundless, so too does an opened heart chakra. It flows effortlessly, allowing love, compassion, and kindness to pass through unfiltered. Anahata is the sacred center, the balance point between the 3 lower chakras, rooted in survival, ambition, and desire, and the 3 higher chakras, which elevate consciousness beyond the material world. This positioning makes the heart chakra the gateway between the human and the divine, the bridge between earthly existence and spiritual enlightenment. A balanced heart chakra manifests as deep, unwavering love, not just for others, but for oneself. It is self-acceptance without conditions, an understanding that one is inherently worthy, not because of achievements or external validation, but simply because they exist. Those with an open Anahata chakra exude warmth, empathy, and emotional wisdom. They can love freely without attachment, forgive without resentment, and extend kindness without expectation. But when the heart chakra is blocked, love becomes distorted. Fear replaces trust, bitterness overshadows joy, and the wounds of the past dictate the present. Relationships suffer, self-love diminishes, and life feels devoid of connection. The heart is fragile yet resilient, capable of holding the most profound love yet vulnerable to the deepest wounds. The heart chakra does not close without reason. It hardens as a defense, a reaction to pain that was too unbearable to process in its raw form. Few wounds cut deeper than betrayal by those we trust. Whether it comes from a lover, a friend, or family, betrayal shatters the foundation of trust upon which the heart chakra thrives. The result is a heart that becomes guarded, reluctant to open again for fear of further pain. Abandonment leaves a similar scar, creating an internal belief that love is fleeting, unreliable, a source of suffering rather than solace. The foundation of an open heart chakra is built in childhood. When love is given freely, without conditions, a child learns that they are worthy just as they are. But when love is withheld, when affection is granted only for obedience, achievement, or perfection, the heart chakra weakens. The child grows into an adult who seeks love through external validation, unable to embrace their own worth. Loss is inevitable, but when grief is unresolved, it leaves a lasting imprint on the heart chakra. Whether through the death of a loved one, the end of a significant relationship, or the shattering of a dream, deep sorrow can create emotional stagnation. The heart becomes frozen in time, unable to move forward, unable to open again. To love fully is to risk being hurt. Many, after experiencing heartbreak, build walls instead of boundaries. Walls so high that even love itself cannot penetrate. They mistake emotional detachment for strength, believing that to love is to be weak. In reality, the truest strength lies in remaining open despite past wounds. An imbalanced heart chakra reveals itself in a myriad of ways, some subtle, others undeniable, affecting emotions, the body, and behavior. Emotionally, it can manifest as difficulty trusting others, fear of intimacy and emotional closeness, an inability to forgive oneself or others, chronic loneliness, and a tendency to hold onto resentment or past heartbreak. Physically, an imbalance may cause tightness or pressure in the chest, heart palpitations or an irregular heartbeat, lung and respiratory issues, circulatory problems, and a weakened immune system. Behaviorally, it often leads to becoming overly dependent on others for love and validation, struggling with self-love and self-acceptance, and having difficulty expressing emotions, sometimes to the point of emotional numbness. Healing the heart chakra is an act of courage. It requires the willingness to release pain, to trust again, and to embrace love in all its forms, starting with oneself. Meditating on a glowing green light at the center of the chest expands the heart chakra. Deep, conscious breathing, especially practices like Anulom Vilom and heart coherence breathing, clears emotional blockages, allowing love to flow freely. Suppressing emotions blocks the heart chakra. Releasing stored pain through journaling, therapy, or crying without restraint is essential. Connecting with the wounded inner child, reassuring them that they are safe and loved, begins the process of reopening the heart. Gratitude shifts the focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. Keeping a gratitude journal or simply acknowledging small moments of joy strengthens the heart chakra. Acts of kindness, both to oneself and others, dissolve energetic blockages. Green foods like spinach, avocado, and basil nourish the heart chakra. The heart chakra is the center of divine love, the force that unites all living beings. When open, it allows one to experience life fully, to love without fear, and to give without depletion. It is the key to freedom, the secret to peace, the path to true fulfillment. To heal the heart chakra is to reclaim the ability to love, not just in moments of comfort, but in the face of pain, not just in harmony, but even in chaos. It is to understand that love is not something to be earned, bargained for, or feared. It simply is, and it is already within you, waiting to be set free. The heart is more than just an organ. It is the gateway to love, the bridge between the physical and the divine, the space where healing begins and true connection is born. When the heart chakra is open, life flows with harmony, relationships deepen, and love, both for oneself and others, becomes an endless current free from fear and limitation. But to open the heart is a choice, a conscious decision to release pain, to forgive, and to embrace love in its purest form. The power to heal, to connect, and to transform has always been within you. If you found this insight into the heart chakra valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into the power of energy and transformation.